Hey guys, this is Sergeant Blankenship. We're still in our active shooter series. We're looking at the objective same side hallway approach. So this is something that very likely you're going to encounter when responding to an active shooter, right? And we're going to implement a couple of injections here, but you can apply this principle to any kind of approach that you might do, whether it be a hallway, whether it be from exterior to interior. It's really more about getting out of the angles rather than, same side hallway approach, right? But let's take a look at it. Let's say you and your team have all stacked up. Hey, you've been methodically, deliberately clearing this building. Now we get that audible stimulus, and let's say we're in a good position to determine that it's coming from this room right here. What I want to present to you or give you the tools to do is understand where you and your team need to put yourself to get out of the angles that are presenting themselves from this threshold. So we can see that if the team starts to approach, and let's say they're on the opposing side of this hallway, opposing to what that threat might be, we're already starting to open ourselves up to all of these angles, right? And we might be able to see more into this room, but that shooter is also going to be able to see us from a much deeper portion of this room, or if you might even think about it like this, from a whole nother room in itself, right? So to eliminate this, or to help us and the team, we want to implement a good principle or procedure and stay along the same side of this hallway as we start approaching this door, if we have the intent to go ahead and make entry or to do a variable threshold assessment from outside the hallway. So as my team are stacked here, we start getting that audible alert, hey, shooter's coming from this room. We need to position ourselves on the right side of the hallway because that is where the threat is. Now you can see, even as we get here, we have the ability to control these angles because they're opening up to us much slower. So this point man is really only getting exposed to this stuff right here, right? And as he either starts to make entry or we do a VTA, whatever it might look like, we can start biting off this at our own pace rather than putting ourselves out here and this opening up to us much quicker. And this is also putting us in space. So it's kind of taking our out away. Again, our objective was same side hallway approach, just to give you all that little bit of knowledge of where to position yourself if the intent is to make entry into one of these rooms. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to the training department.